Okay, everybody, tonight I have some very bad news. I learned at around 12 o'clock today when it dropped across the United States that Microsoft and Xbox are no longer offering their movies and TV, which is a big hit to the world. Uh, Everybody has pretty much went digital streaming, so your main platforms these days are going to be like Xbox or Netflix or Amazon Prime. And I try not to spend money on the Amazon Prime thing because it goes on your credit card if you have your credit card linked to it. And then the worst part about that is you're getting charged interest or getting charged a processing fee for every purchase. So every purchase is not like $5, $10, $20. No, it's actually more than that because the processing fees and all that, and they have the right to charge 1% or so much percent, and they're making money off of you. So the worst part about this is it was big blow to everybody. They did not give anybody a warning, no words, no nothing, no advance warning. They just out of nowhere cut the movies and TV. So as you can see, this is the AI Google here, and Microsoft has removed the ability to purchase movies, TV shows from the Xbox and Windows stores, effectively shutting down its movies and TV storefront. Now, you can still access the stuff you bought, but people on Reddit are blowing up. So this is like 4 hours ago when it was actually longer than that. So it was around noon or whatever, and can I get into this? Yeah, so as you can see here, um, everybody is just piping mad about this. There's even people talking about pirate the stuff they owe you. People are saying, this is why pirating is still a good thing because technically, you could say pirating ain't stealing, but what's really going on here is this is why you can't trust platforms anymore, any kind of platform, probably even Netflix. I mean, is Netflix secure? What I want to do is I want to be able to buy to own and be able to go in there and have my collection. And everybody says that they want to come in and have their collection. Reddit has been blowing up for hours and hours, just comment after comment of people. And we're talking about thousands of comments on this. So this is not good. Whatever's going on here, not good. IGN is reporting on it, which they didn't report on it when I was reading about it. But why does this say 10 hours ago? Was it really 10 hours? I guess 12 or so. Everybody's reporting on this, and it's not cool. They actually had, an actual thread from Windows about it, and it's really a shame because everybody that's out here that buys movies these days, you usually buy them streaming wise. You don't go out and buy DVDs or Blu-rays anymore. And this is going to end up causing DVDs and Blu-rays to go up in price and to actually people are going to start looking for physical copies because stuff like this, streaming platforms, what happens if Amazon goes down or Amazon cancels their streaming of movies? They've got The Boys. So is it a big deal? Like, I don't think they're going to because they got The Boys and they got other shows on there. But the problem is Hollywood hasn't been making movies like they used to. Okay, Hollywood has went downhill really bad. And you kind of seen that after COVID. COVID, all the writers and everybody going on strike or whatever they unionized, whatever went on over there with their whole we went on strike thing, that that made it worse. And then we had James Gunn with the Superman thing. Like, that's all people could talk about. Like, oh, so we just lost Calvary over this new Superman, and we just lost this. Well, why can't we have both? If you guys were in Hollywood really making movies, you guys would just throw it all in there. Just say the Snyderverse or Snyder. I mean, you could do so many different things and change it up. Unfortunately, Hollywood hasn't been producing movies. The past few years, I have cut back on buying movies from Xbox because I've been so busy with my job and everything else that I've actually cut back on buying movies. And usually I'll buy them seasonally now, like for Halloween, you want some scary movies, what do they got coming? And lately, the past year or two, when you go to see, what I really liked about this is that when you first went into the store, you would see, the movies that are just came out. So the new releases. And that's what I liked about it, seeing what was in the new release section. It's just like going to Blockbuster. It's just like going to, your stores and seeing the new releases. New releases is where you're looking to see what's new, because you might buy it. So it's really a shame because a lot of the new releases were like turning into foreign movies. If you notice the past 2 years and recently, it's been nothing but like foreign type movies in there. It's like they have a cool picture on there, you click on it, find out it's foreign. I actually bought some foreign movies and they were like in a different language or something. And I was like, oh no, I gotta look at the language now. So when I was looking at it, some of them were like literally from another country, and it was bad. It's like, man, I just bought a movie that seemed good and turned out to be. So sometimes I'd watch the trailer and it'd be in a foreign language or something, or you could tell that it wasn't, Hollywood made in any way. It seems like Warner Brothers and Universal Studios and then Disney, all of them, they're not really making the movies anymore. Nobody's really getting deep into making the movies. And it really makes me mad. Like, you've got everybody reporting on this. It was around 12 o'clock today when I found out. And I immediately went to the Xbox to find out. And it was the worst thing I had ever seen. They completely got rid of everything. You can't buy anything. You can watch everything you've purchased, but I was still in the process of buying stuff that I wanted. I wanted to finish my collection of maybe new Dragon Ball Z movies or just anything. There's so many videos that I wanted to buy and I hadn't finished buying them. Like some people were looking, some of the discounts. I was just on there the other night and was looking for like scary movies for Halloween, and I was thinking about purchasing, and so I was gonna like mark them as favorites. So if you remember, there was this cool little feature you could mark it as a favorite and save it in your favorites. So I'm gonna test that theory tonight to see if I can get into my favorites through my games to see if I can still find those videos. That might be another way, but I think they've completely shut it down. All the cool videos that I wanted to buy and I add to my favorites and I'll come back and buy them, they're gone. Everything's gone. And I don't know what the hell's going on with Microsoft, but they're making really poor decisions and everybody agrees with me. Everybody out there. Everybody's mad that we didn't get no warning. Nobody said any damn thing to anybody. There was no warning at all. Hey, we're going to be getting rid of movies and TV on this date. So I think what happened is, and they're not going to tell you the truth, obviously. When they just cut the plug like this, there must have been like, Microsoft has been having a hard time lately. Everything after COVID, now everybody's spending their money on houses or doing other stuff right now instead of spending money on video games. The golden age of video games are kind of out the door. They're gone. COVID kind of destroyed everything. That's why video games from 2018 all the way up, you notice that eBay has just turned into a video game bonanza. And so eBay, video games are just so overpriced on there because they're physical copies and you can't buy physical anymore. So them getting rid of physical copies is just stupid, because this is exactly where we're sitting at right now with the bullshit, and nobody loves this at all. I mean, it's destroying America. Physical copies cut back on waste and cut back on clutter, cut back on tons of stuff, and you just use your hard drive and stream it from online. I had a massive collection, probably well over 1,000 to 2,000 at least. I remember it going way up there. It was in the thousands of movies and DVD, or videos, I should say, from TV to movies, everything on the Xbox. And I did that because basically it was like a pain in the butt to go to Walmart or to go out just to go buy a DVD or a Blu-ray. And then, what if one problem I had was the old Xbox 360, and you can burn up your disc reader. So after a while, it just stops spinning the disc. And so when that goes bad, you burn that out. It's easier to just stream everything. So Xbox was a major contender. They've held on to this for the longest time, and everybody has been, everybody I know has bought from the store. And it's true. I've cut back on buying from it, and so has everybody else. We've been so busy. But we can't just blame Xbox on this. You have to think about what the hell really went on there. Was it that in order to run the streaming platform, they were asking for a ton of money, and they said, well, we're just going to cut the servers off. We're done. Wash our hands of it. So they made a drastic, fast decision, and that's what this seems like exactly. That it was a drastic, fast decision by a CEO that was pissed off. And that guy should be fired. Because this could be lawsuit material here. People were buying this for years and relying on this as their platform to watch movies. And this is what we did. Now I can't download the damn app on my new Xbox if I get a new Xbox. I have billions of damn movies. And this is why digital content is just crap now. I was like a big push to be digital. Now it's like, oh, well, we're reverting back to the Stone Age now. So this is a big hit to everybody. Everybody's pissed off. And I can't find a single person in here that thinks this was a good idea. It's a shock. There goes Xbox now. Because Xbox is losing more and more stuff that keeps people coming to it. I've been taking a major break from Xbox this year because so much stuff has been going on. I haven't had time to be like, oh, let's go do this. Let's spend money here. I know you guys need money. And if I had known this was going to happen, I would have made sure that I was spending. But I don't think that's even the case. I think a CEO made a drastic decision. They're not going to tell you why. And if they give you a reason why they did this, I'm going to guarantee you that it's going to be some sort of covered up bullshit. They're not going to tell you the truth. It's going to be half-ass. It's going to be something like, oh, well, this and that, and it wasn't making enough money. Microsoft has been cutting. They just cut a ton of jobs recently. They've been doing that. They said they were going to go out of business if they didn't buy Activision. What the hell are they doing with their money? What the hell are you doing with the money? You're not reinvesting it. You're not getting investors. Basically, the people at the top are so damn rich, they're taking the money and they're buying Ferraris and shit with it. And they're firing everybody below them. That's what it looks like to me. That's where the problem is. You're getting the wrong. It's like Toys R Us up in here. It's like the same move with Toys R Us. And I know exactly what happened with Toys R Us. The CEOs that were running it, they knew what they were going to do. They took a big fucking hunk of money, and then they started shutting down stores, and then they said, we're done. We're closing the stores. They made bad marketing moves. We had a lot of theft from the Toys R Us stores, and the theft was beyond belief. basically the poor people would come into Toys R Us and steal, and Toys R Us employees were told not to stop them, and that is a true statement. I know everybody that worked there. So the thing is, you got people stealing. You've got it turned into Toys R Us just going downhill because of the stealing, because of the CEOs not doing stuff right. And now they're trying to bring Toys R Us back, and it's just like, where were you? We need a toy store for our kids. Now it's Amazon or Walmart to get your kids' stuff. And I'm going to tell you, toys make your child interactive. And this is, the same kind of thing. You need toys. So the fact that the console world is dying, PlayStation doesn't have anything really. The only way is these streaming platforms, and I want my collection of DVDs basically without having a stack over here that I have to go through to find what I'm looking for. I could literally just type it in and have it. So today is a sad day. They've cut back on a lot of stuff. They got rid of the 360. They're not giving old games. They're not doing this and that. They're making all kinds of stuff. These people here, they're all upset. And this here, there isn't anything to take over from that. You see? So if you were to say, hey, we got another way to watch movies, then I could understand that they would be shutting this down. But this was an immediate action on people. This was not something that was planned out. This just happened. Okay, because if it was planned out, they would have said, hey, we're shutting it down on this date. Sorry, everybody. Get whatever movies you need to get while you can. We're shutting it down, and this is our backup procedure. You'll be able to keep your movies. No, there was none of that. We didn't even have a day's notice. They just cut the fucking plug at around noon today. By the end of the month, almost. But there was something happened where they said, well, then we're not going to pay that. We're not going to do that. And I know it's a money thing again. Always about money. So the problem with humans on this planet is get rid of the money and just do your job. Okay, it's just like working with your family. Do it. Do what you do for your neighbors. Do what you do for your family. And get rid of the money. Do you think aliens are messing around with money? No, they're not. And this is all about money. This world would be so badass. We could have starships by now if we didn't have to worry about money. Like everybody thinks they got to owe something. Oh man, you owe me something. No, if you need something, have it. But they put then everybody would just want everything. That would get rid of the whole collector's thing altogether and all these lawsuits and all kinds of problems if you got rid of money. Money is a major role-playing problem here. The problem that we're going to see with this is people are going to go back to DVDs and VHS. Who knows? But I can tell you right now, when you get new releases, you might find yourself at Walmart buying from the DVD bin. This was a major platform that I thought was really cool. Like, say you're at, you could stream a movie on your phone or stream a movie here or there. If you have the app or have the Microsoft account, you just log into your Microsoft account anywhere to watch your movies. And that was a great idea. People forgot about it. We got lazy. Now we have one of the biggest problems in America. Now it's going to be Netflix and Amazon running TV and running movies. And to rebuild your collection on Amazon, and then 5 years from now Amazon shuts down their digital service? What the Well, who knows? This could happen. It can. That's one reason why I said I wanted Cowboy Bebop on DVD or Blu-ray that came out on Netflix, because I wanted a physical version of it, because I know how Netflix is. They'll get rid of stuff, or they said it wasn't any good. I kind of liked it. I liked the actors. I liked it. I didn't like the scene where the girl Faye turned into like a lesbian at the end, but okay. Other than that, they were a little offbeat with a few things, but other than that, I did like it. It was a new upbeat way of looking at Cowboy Bebop. So a lot of these videos, everybody's lost. We've lost big time. We've lost everything. So prices on eBay for DVDs are probably going to go up. And everybody out there knows damn well that they're trying to get rid of disc players, and now they're going to have to keep disc players in circulation because they got rid of this. Hopefully Xbox comes back with something, a new type of store app or somebody that they can buy into to provide us with new releases and movies. This is how I bought my movies every time there was an Avengers movie or any kind of, you know what I mean? Any one of the Marvel movies and stuff. You got the new Superman that's going to be coming out. The problem is Superman, I was not really a fan of wanting to watch it. I didn't really want to support the James Gunn idea, but I'd take a gander at it and give it a shot just to see, I mean, the problem is do I want to pay at the theater? No, nobody goes to the theaters. The theaters have shut down since COVID. Half the theaters don't even get any business anymore. Their lots are falling apart. All the theaters are kind of falling apart when you go to them. Unless if you're in a high-flow theater area, you're not going to see people really going to the theaters anymore. It's just not happening. The people that go there because, I don't know, everybody I know watches stuff at home. And so this is kind of like hit home to everybody. This kind of damaged everything for people. Like Xbox and Microsoft movies and TV, that was the biggest thing. That is what people did. And I don't know why we're even dealing with this shit. Why? Why do we put up with this? This is going to relate to major lawsuits. There's going to be a lawsuit. People are going to be pissed off about this. Hey, we spent a ton of money in here, and I didn't get to finish my collection. This is what I use to watch movies, and that's what I use to watch movies. The only platforms I use to watch movies is going to be Xbox or, Microsoft, basically. You've got YouTube, Amazon, and Netflix. And Netflix is probably at the top. YouTube is following at the very top. They got to be in the top 5 at least. And I hate to try to rebuy all my movies. One problem I had with the Xbox movies store is they didn't have all the movies. They didn't have everything. And it was getting to the point to where, Hollywood wasn't making shit anymore. And what, a James Gunn movie? So we're going to wait for that and it turned out to be crap. Like I heard from what I hear from my friends and people and family that went and seen the Superman movie, they gave it a 7 or 8 out of 10. So that was their take on it. Okay, so that tells you it wasn't a 10, it wasn't a smash. Okay, it was not. So if my friends and family are saying that, I know you have a lot of beliefs for the writers and James Gunn. Some of them are fans, but I hate to say it, it just wasn't big enough for me to want to go to the theater to see it. So if I didn't go to the theater, then that tells you I was going to wait until it came out on Xbox to watch it. And so now the only platforms to watch your movies on are going to be, yeah, that's right, the one you have to pay subscriptions for, which make you want to rack your damn brains. So I would be willing to do Ultimate if you bring it back. I am not an Ultimate member. I am a core member on Xbox. If Xbox hears me out here, they don't care about anything. They're all about money. They don't care if you drop dead tomorrow, probably. But the thing is you got choices. And there's too many choices. And I hate to have to rebuy all that collection. So I'm glad I bought the Star Trek collection when I did, because it was on sale. I was buying a lot of shit on sale, and I just bought some movies just a few weeks ago. And I was gonna buy something this week. I was looking at it like, man, some good Halloween scary type stuff. And I love scary movies. And it was all about new releases. And now there's not really a new release section that compares to that outside. Like when you go to Netflix, it's like it's not really new releases. You just got clutter on there. And the worst part is it's multi-platform. Xbox didn't have certain movies, that was only on these other channels. So it is such a pain in the ass. They should have an all-in-one where you can buy any movie you want, And so that's where we're at, people. We're doomed today. So this might mark the end of the world for all of us, because this is almost like ending it for everybody. It really is. And as you can see, nobody's happy. And we're talking millions of billions of people pissed off right now. So if you just pissed off that many damn people, Microsoft, you're going to lose business big time. Okay? You're going to lose it. And it's going to happen. Anyways, it's over 20-something minutes worth of talking. I'm sorry, guys, but I had to let everybody know. Till next time, I miss you, Xbox. I miss PlayStation. Nintendo, I don't know what the hell you're doing. But see you guys on the next one. Drop something down in the comments below. Let's find out what your thoughts are. We need to know what the hell is went on here.
Click on Zombie Apocalypse.